Hotshot! Can you hear me?
Where am I?
You're being repaired at the moment. We found you lying on the ground in bad shape when we arrived.
Wheeljack! My old friend! As Optimus!
I'm not quite finished repairing you, so you'll just have to sit tight while I apply the final fixtures.
I'm fine. I can take care of myself. I need to see Wheeljack.
You're not going anywhere, Hotshot. I know you want to seek revenge on Wheeljack, but right now, you're not in the condition to. Also, you call him a friend? If he really was your friend, why would he hurt you like this? Why would he kidnap the others specifically for your demise?
He only blasted me once, okay, Sideways? Now I have to go out there and get him! Let me
your anger
go!
towards Wheeljack get in the way of your judgment. You can't be running around among the fields of Cybertron in your current condition. Get fixed first, and then we can worry about Wheeljack.
But what about Optimus and the others? He might destroy them!
You might be thinking about them, which is good, but you aren't fully repaired yet.
I can't be this selfish to abandon more comrades. Wheeljack only joined up with them because of me!
Well, you aren't doing anyone any favors if you go out there and bust another circuit because you didn't let the medic repair one that was already busted. And what is all this about Wheeljack being your friend? If he really was your friend, I don't think he'd use the guys as bait to lure you into a death trap and destroy you.
I know there's still hope! Some little shred of the Wheeljack I used to battle alongside. Even after this 1 year, I still think of him as a friend.
He's not your friend. He joined up with the Decepticons. It takes a new level of no-good scum to deceive the Autobots and join up with the Decepticons. Which is exactly what Wheeljack did. Your real friends are the ones he had held hostage. They believe in you. Smokescreen and Optimus. Heck, I'd even go so far as to say Ironhide believes in you at this point. All I'm saying is that true friends support you. I've been secretly helping you before I joined up with you lot. You might not have noticed, but I've been watching you for some time. You serious? Wait.
Hey, thanks a lot, Riddle. You were the one that fired that shot out of the Skywarp when I was getting attacked by him and Starscream.
Precisely. And I heard what Ironhide said about you having imaginary friends as well. Anyways, though, that's besides the point. Wheeljack isn't your friend, and you need to stand up to him and get that guy's back. If you want, I'll print out a picture of his ugly face and shove it in your face until it makes you want to rip it to shreds.
I'm sorry. Even after all this time, I still think of him the same way. I wish I never left his side. I know my commander at the time ordered me to retreat, but I know it would have been worth it to die right then and there if it meant that I didn't leave his side. I'll never forgive myself for what I did to him, and he has every right to hold that grudge against me.
There's no need to blame yourself for what happened back there, Hotshot. Even if it seemed like you abandoned him, your commander kept you from going back out there to save because he knew it was right for the unit. Wheeljack handled it pretty stupidly if you ask me, considering he didn't die from it, but decided to go with his instincts and anger rather than his programming. Things change, Hotshot, but that's just how we grow. That's an old memory that has no relevance to what will happen in the future because the outcome already happened. And we just need to move on and think about the future.
The future?
That sure was easier than I thought it would be. I figured Hotshot would at least put up a little bit of a fight. He's weaker than I thought.
No way, Wheeljack. I know Hotshot is better than this.
You'll finally see his true colors, Optimus. He'll abandon you the same way he abandoned me.
Just you wait! He'll be here at any time now.
Don't count on it. He'd be pretty stupid to step up to me after I defeated the three of you so easily.
Can I at least get a bathroom break? I have a log on Wheeljack's coordinates from Smokescreen's locator. You ready, Hotshot?
I've been ready.
Go show Wheeljack what it means to double-cross the Autobots. What's so funny, Sideways? I wasn't laughing, Red Alert.
Hotshot should be here by now. I hope he still intends to show up. If not, I can just kiss this plan goodbye.
You Autobots will have front row seats to watch the overruling of Cybertron. Once I was one of you guys fighting for justice. But then one battle alongside Hotshot was enough to turn me Decepticon. I must say, if it wasn't for the Decepticons, I probably would be dead by now.
Hotshot is better than this. He wouldn't leave us to die intentionally.
Yeah, suck it up, you grudge-holding waste of wires!
You don't know what Hotshot is like. I do. A year ago, I looked up to him the same way you guys do now. Unfortunately, I know his true colors. I once dreamed of fighting under your command, like he did, Optimus.
And you still can. Even despite all of this, I'll gladly take you into my ranks and train you in the way I'm training Hotshot right now. You might have had an unpleasant experience in battle. There will be high points, but there will also be sad times. You can't let your anger be the driving force behind you. That will only make you do things that you'll regret, such as holding grudges against your comrades and joining up with the enemy. Wheeljack, you must learn to forgive and forget.
Silence! I've had enough of you trying to blow smoke out my tailpipe. You're finished!
Let him go, traitor, or I'll plow you down.
Hotshot! I didn't expect you to show up. Seems like you're starting to learn from your old ways of abandoning your teammates.
I tried to go back for you. I really did. But you seem to think that I would intentionally leave you to die. If you want to think that, go ahead. But you're going to have to deal with the consequences. You're a Decepticon now. But I'm still an Autobot.
At least we can now agree on something.
We're enemies now. Now let's battle! Ugh.
Well, that was a mistake, Hotshot. You're going to regret doing that.
I really wish I'd done something when you took my friends away from me.
Go, Hotshot!
him down,
You can
Hotshot.
do it. Yeah, Hotshot, take him down!
You're gonna have to try harder than that.
Come on! Give it your best shot.
Oh.
Who are you going to blame for abandoning you now? What friends do you have to save you now? Didn't think of that now, did you, Wheeljack? When we fought together, I legitimately had your back. What have you got on me now? I legitimately tried to go back for you, and I attempted to save you. Despite my injuries, I wanted you back with the platoon because I can't let a friend go so easily. That's why I came back to rescue my true comrades. And that's why I stand here the victor and you lay on the ground wounded because you think you can win this war by yourself.
Hotshot, you don't realize what you've done.
It's over, Wheeljack. You even said it yourself. Our friendship is over. It ends right here and right now. I'll never join you or any of the Decepticons. Not as long as there is a spark in my circuit board. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind.
Very well. I guess I can accept that. Now can you please let up on me? I think I've been humiliated enough for one day.
Well, I told you I'd still allow you to join my troops as long as you can put your differences with Hotshot aside and forgive him for what happened. I'll still allow you to join up with me. We can put Dave behind us as well. Do you accept my offer?
No, I don't.
What a shame. And I thought you'd learn more from me than you would with the Decepticons.
Oh, and by the way, you know our little play date was being watched, right?
Impactor? What are you doing here?
That was pretty pathetic. I honestly didn't think I would be one to overestimate you.
Forgive me. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I don't know. I told Starscream I had some reinforcements. I told him you'd know how to beat the Autobots, and here you are being stood up to by what he labels the Autobots' weak link. Now you're making me look like an idiot.
I'm severely embarrassed right now. I'm sorry, Impactor. You must forgive me.
We're gonna talk about this with Starscream.
You better go home now. Your mommy's calling you.
I'll be back for vengeance one day, Hotshot. You won't know what hit you.
I'm telling you, that big elf had no idea what he was facing. Hotshot's a fighting machine.
Thanks, guys. It was nothing.
No, Hotshot. Thank you for looking out for us. You really showed pride and integrity today, standing up on your own 2 feet against a traumatizing blast from the past.
Indeed. A lot of soldiers let their past experiences drive them, and it causes them to do things that they'll regret and are unwise. Wheeljack being a prime example. He let a misunderstanding 1 year ago drive him to join the Decepticons, and then stay true to his programming. He took the easy way out, and didn't give you a chance to redeem yourself. He just assumed that you abandoned him. We know you don't have it in you to abandon comrades and leave them to die intentionally. You proved that today.
That's why the Collins are getting their tailpipes whooped, because we have the strength in numbers. Hotshot, all those messed up things I said to you earlier, I was only joking, so please don't take it personally.
Sorry, Ironhide, but the damage is done. I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, thanks, Wheeljack.
Impactor, you fool! You said you had a plan. Yet I don't see Hotshot begging for me to spare his miserable life.
Forgive me.
I ought to dismantle you both. You want to know why? Why do I not trust you? Why do I consider you the pain of the Decepticon army? Take a good long look at today as an example.
My plan was perfect. Everything that I wanted to happen happened. My strategy was to get Wheeljack into the base, and that's exactly what happened. He didn't prove himself today, but both of us will make it up to you in the future. Yeah, I've heard enough about how great he is. I want to see him prove himself. After all, how are we supposed to trust somebody who wears the insignia of our enemy? Sounds like a load of scrap to me.
Silence! Do you swear on your spark to serve only the Decepticons?
I do.
Do you promise to help revive Megatron?
Of course.
Excellent. And do you swear to bring Hotshot and destroy him?
I thought you'd never ask. The sole reason to why I'm here today is to destroy Hotshot. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Brilliant!
So great to see you again, Hotshot. I must ask, does this give you deja vu?
Wait a second, what's the deal with this clown? Does Hotshot actually know him? Your guess is as good as mine.
What's the deal?
You probably never expected to see me again, Hotshot.
Still, like, an hour-long video would not still, like, fill all the crazy IHOP stories. Even, like, we can go on and on.
I remember we talked to Maddie and Matt a while ago about something that happened at IHOP, but for the absolute life of me, I can't remember what it was.